So in part 2 of our E3 series, I figured I'd cover the games for the Microsoft event. Microsoft have a strong lineup for Xbox One coming up, and this year E3 should give us new footage of announced games and the unveiling of some new games. One such game is Forza Horizon 3, which enough evidence supports that I feel confident in saying this game will likely arrive this year. First off, a new Forza game has technically already been announced. It has been revealed that it will be shown at E3 2016, and the cover car is the Lamborghini Centenario. Yeah, simultaneously, Playground Games, developer of the previous Forza Horizon games, says on its Twitter page it is working on something secret. With this, we know for almost certainty that the next game is not another game in the main series, and instead a side series, as Turn 10 is the developer that handles the main series games. Also, every other year a Forza Horizon game has launched, in between the main games, and last year's game was Forza 6. Now, I had a long list in my script of all the Forza cover cars and why the Lamborghini makes it likely it's a Forza Horizon, but just take my word for it. I'm not going to go through it, not going to bore you with that. Okay, now, also, within the files of Gears of War on PC, it appears that a new Forza game under the name Opus is listed. Now, this may very likely be connected to the PC version, which we believe is also coming. Now, I'm just going to say, in GameStop in Sweden, they had a placeholder for Forza Horizon 3. Now, while that doesn't confirm anything, it does add to the likelihood. So again, not guaranteed. Another major franchise that could have an announcement is Halo. Not much evidence supports an announcement at E3 other than patterns. Halo 5's announcement teaser trailer came only the year after the launch of Halo 4, and while it's not a guarantee, it is possible that a teaser could appear for the next Halo at this year's E3. Bonnie Ross of 343 says that the studio is aiming to drop the numbering system, so Halo 6 may just contain a subtitle instead of a number. Now, back in 2015, September to be exact, the studio was comfortable enough saying that writing had started on Halo 6, so I wouldn't be surprised if the game got a teaser this year. Now, what form that will be and what time in E3 that will take place, I don't know. But still, I expect it. As for the other games in Microsoft's library, I fully expect gameplay demos of Gears of War 4, Rare's new games Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, Scalebound, Recore, Cuphead, along with the definitive release date, and maybe some surprises like a new IP. Specific games cannot really ever be a guarantee, unless the publisher guarantees it to you, but I don't take this as a fact. Also, I noticed something when I was making the last E3 prediction video, which was it was about a minute long. That's a little bit too short for my taste, so I'll finish up Microsoft in this video and keep things rolling ahead. Oh, I expect a few major backwards compatibility announcements this year. Skate 3, Black Ops 2, and Red Dead Redemption feel like possible potential candidates for an announcement at E3 available right then. Now, I also think VR support does not seem like something Microsoft has shown a great deal of interest in, and while I would love to play Forza Horizon 3 with Xbox VR, I don't expect it this generation unless the hardware mentioned in the last episode turns out to be something much, much better than I ever hoped. Focus on indie titles could give Microsoft a good edge with hardcore gamers, and maybe mouse and keyboard support will be announced to go along with it. Now, one other thing, one big thing that could happen, I don't know. Xbox. Original backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. I think it's possible, and I think it could also be possible to give Xbox 360 backwards compatibility for Windows 10. Just another announcement I feel could happen. Not guaranteed, but possible. Also, Halo Wars 2 already confirmed, but gameplay should be revealed. I do think that the only option is to allow mouse and keyboard support and build a full in-depth strategy game. The first game was fun, but somewhat simple, lacking any reason to stay for more than a couple hours. Then again, I ain't here to review, I'm here to predict. So expect the launch of a mouse and keyboard built specifically with Xbox One, or don't expect it. I don't care. Also, Spotify would be cool. So that concludes the Microsoft predictions of E3. Tune in next time. We're going to take a look at Nintendo. Hint, it doesn't look good. This concludes our